FC Barcelona have been dealt a significant setback in their UEFA Champions League campaign after one of their central midfield stars was ruled out of a crucial upcoming match. The absence comes at a time when Barcelona are fighting to secure a top-8 finish in the league stage and keep their hopes of reaching the knockout rounds alive. Barcelona recently secured a thrilling 4-2 victory over Slavia Prague in their latest Champions League group match, a result that kept them firmly in contention for qualification. In that match, the Spanish Giants found themselves trailing early, only to come back with goals from several key players, including standout performances in the second half. Despite the win, the night had a sour note. A pivotal midfielder was booked, earning a suspension that now sidelines him for the next and potentially decisive game. The midfielder in question had put in a strong performance, contributing to Barcelona's attacking play and helping spark the comeback effort with precise passing and leadership in the middle of the park. However, late in the match he picked up a caution that now triggers an automatic one-match suspension under Champions League rules. This means he will be unavailable when Barcelona host FC Copenhagen in their next and must-win group stage fixture. Barcelona's manager will now be tasked with reshaping his midfield lineup at a key juncture in the season. With qualification to the round of 16 still hanging in the balance, every point matters, and missing a key player could alter the balance of the team's tactics and creativity. The suspended star had also been involved in a controversial moment earlier in the Slavia Prague game when a goal involving him was ruled out for offside. While Barcelona were ultimately able to overcome that decision and go on to win, the setback adds to a complicated night of mixed emotions. This suspension comes alongside other fitness concerns for Barcelona. Another important midfielder is also expected to miss the Copenhagen fixture due to a lingering injury issue that forced him off during the match in Prague. The club will be closely monitoring his condition, but as of now he too is set to be absent, leaving Barcelona short-handed in midfield for what is effectively a knockout-style match in the group phase. Barcelona's recent form in the Champions League has been a blend of resilience and vulnerability. They showed their character to overturn adversity in the games that matter, but defensive lapses and individual errors have sometimes undone their best efforts. The win over Slavia Prague improved their chances, but results elsewhere in the group mean Barcelona cannot afford anything less than a strong performance when Copenhagen come to town. From a tactical perspective, missing a key midfielder could force a change in formation or approach. Barcelona's style typically relies on controlling possession and building through the middle of the park. If their usual midfield rhythm is disrupted, the team may need to adapt by pushing more play through wide areas or relying on deeper runners to create transitions. This suspension also underscores how discipline, or the lack of it, can have tangible consequences in high-stakes competitions like the Champions League. A single booking here or there is not usually headline news, but when it leads to missing a decisive match, the implications are magnified. Barcelona's coaching staff will need to emphasize concentration and composure across the squad to avoid further disciplinary issues. Looking ahead to the match against Copenhagen, much will depend on how Barcelona manage their squad depth and rotation. Players who have seen less action this season may be called upon to step up in a high-pressure environment. This kind of scenario often reveals the character and resilience of a squad, and for Barcelona, it will be a test of mental strength as much as footballing ability. If Barcelona can secure a positive result against Copenhagen, they will move closer to securing advancement from their group, keeping alive hopes of a deep run in Europe this season. However, failure to do so could mean they face a much more complicated path through the playoffs or risk elimination altogether. For the fans, this match looms large. Barcelona supporters know that European nights at their home stadium can be electrifying and inspiring, but they also understand that football can be unpredictable, and key absences can change the course of a campaign. As the team prepares for what is essentially a must-win encounter, optimism will be tempered with the reality of the challenges they now face. In football, injuries and suspensions are part of the game, but when they strike at pivotal moments, they test the true depth and resilience of a club. Barcelona now find themselves in such a moment, and how they respond in the coming days could define their Champions League season.